What's up, YouTube? I'm G Infinite. Today, I'm going to be talking about Mysterio. Most of you guys know him with his affiliation to the Sinister Six. So, I'm going to be discussing two figures today, one done by Hasbro and one that was done by Toy Biz. So, stay tuned. This is the episode on the Master of Illusion, Mysterio. Alright guys, so today the first figure that I decided to focus on is the Spider-Man Classic Mysterio. This Mysterio was dropped by a Spider-Man Classic set that came out with a couple of people such as Shocker and a couple other villains. But this is Mysterio. Most of you guys know Mysterio's been affiliated with the Sinister Six. So he'll be starting probably in the new movie of Spider-Man Far Away From Home. So let me get into this figure. One thing that I liked about this figure, that it brought a really cool base. If you look, Mysterio has been known to be kind of like the master of illusions. He'll do illusions and he'll make you think that you're going crazy, but you're not. You see that in the comic books, what he does to Spider-Man and so forth. But like the base, it looks almost like a smoke or a fog kind of base. And then there you have some flying out arrows there that have like the face of almost like a chicken. So really, really cool. Like what they did with the actual outfit. If you look at the boots there, you can tell that they're like a metallic gold. And then of course, his whole, mainly the bulk of his uniform is green. If you look, and you can notice like a little pattern, like a blocky pattern on the green, and a little bit of black in the abdomen there. One thing that I noticed about this figure is the way they made the hands. The hands pretty cool. They gave it like that yellow with almost like a touch of metallic gold or even brown, you could say. And just really, really, really nice look to Mysterio. And of course, Mysterio has a purple cape that you notice here. And then on the very top of that cape, of the purple cape, you have almost like these two gold diamonds there with like the eyeballs. And we know that Mysterio is more of a magician, but he was an actor who never really made it. Despite all this, he decided he would set up or frame Spider-Man, which that didn't work out for him. So he wound up in jail because Spider-Man actually was able to catch him on tape. And then Mysterio really set his sights on, after going to jail, he set his sights on getting back at Spider-Man. So this is a cool figure. I want to know what direction they're going to take with Mysterio. For those of you that saw Far Away From, Homecoming. For those of you that saw Homecoming, at the end, you do see Vulture have a talk with Scorpion. So we don't know if the Sinister Six are going to appear, but definitely Mysterio will be there. And this is a really nice touch. One of the things that I liked about this figure real quick is the helmet. If you look at the helmet, it does light up. It has that feature. And it has 3 different faces. Because Mysterio is the master of illusion, so he's going to try to trick you as many times as he can. And it has almost like a little light in there, so you can actually see the faces, which is really, really cool. So you really don't know where Mysterio is going to be. Sometimes he might appear somewhere, and you might think you have your hands on him, and it's not him, because that's just the way Mysterio works. So this is a really cool figure. This is done by Spider-Man Classics. And definitely one of the nicer figures from the Spider-Man Classic wave. Alright guys, so this is the newest Mysterio by Hasbro, Marvel Legends Hasbro. This is part of the Build-A-Figure wave of Lizard, which is a really nice Build-A-Figure. And I like this Mysterio. I like what they did with the green in the bottom there. You know, kind of like that smoky green, that mysterious green. So it looks almost like it's going around them, almost like an illusion. And it was a really nice touch to what they did with that transparent green color there. And I decided to put it on the legs, but I'm pretty sure you can maneuver it to put it wherever you really want, maybe the hands or so forth. But this Mysterio, I like what they did with the neon green there on the boots. And then, of course, what they did on the hands. If you look at the hands of Mysterio, the only thing about the hands is that they can't be moved or closed. But if you look at the hands, really good detail. And if you look a little bit on the glove there, has a lot of detail there, like almost like swirls and so forth. And just a nice touch to Mysterio. This is a really cool look for him. It's a newer look. Also, the body. As you can see, it has that blocky kind of body, almost a bunch of squares there, and a dark green color. And then, of course, it goes into the cape. They gave him like a little bit of the metallic purple right there on the top of that cape. And then, of course, it goes into a darker purple. One thing that I liked about this Mysterio is the helmet. Most of you guys know that Mysterio is known for that big helmet that he wears. And that helmet is pretty cool. You can see that he's actually doing an illusion because inside the helmet, it's like a foggy kind of vibe. You don't see his face, so you don't really know who's behind the mask. And that's one of the touches of Mysterio, being able to be an illusionist and a magician. He's able to escape many ways. So you really never know if that's Mysterio you're facing or you're not. So that's a really nice touch to Mysterio. And I really can't wait to see him in the next film that's coming out, Spider-Man Far Away From Home. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him and a couple of other characters. I hope that they do bring out the Sinister Six, but like I said, one thing at a time. So I'll keep my hopes up. This is Mysterio from the Marvel Legends series, and this is from the Build-A-Figure Lizard. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode on Mysterio. Definitely waiting to see him in the next movie, the next Spider-Man movie. Definitely hit me with your comments. Let me know what you think, which Mysterio you liked more. And please subscribe, hit that bell for the next notification, and definitely hit us with a like. I'm G Infinite. Peace out, YouTube.